My fiancé said, "Your groomsmen are ugly. Pick different ones or I'll uninvite them." I said, "Problem solved." I made them all ushers at the funeral for our relationship. What the new invitation said. Original post I-32 male. Was supposed to get married in 6 weeks. Was. Past tense. Been with Veronica, 29, for 4 years. Engaged for 1. Everything seemed perfect until last Saturday when she decided to show her true colors. We were going over final wedding details at her parents' house. Her mom, Diane, was there, along with her sister, Bethany. I'd just confirmed my groomsmen were all set. My brother, Tommy, 35M, my college roommates, Derek and Luis, and my childhood friend, Raj. Veronica looked at the photo I showed her from Derek's wedding where we were all together. Seriously? These are your groomsmen? Yeah? You've met them all multiple times. I know, but they're going to be in all our photos. Babe, they're not photogenic. Tommy's bald, Derek's overweight, Luis has that scar, and Raj is like 5'4". I literally sat there stunned. These are my best friends. My brother. I get that. But think about our wedding album. My bridesmaids are all gorgeous. Your guys will throw off the whole aesthetic. Diane nodded along. She has a point, sweetie. Wedding photos last forever. Bethany, maybe they could stand in the back? Are you all serious right now? Look, I'm not trying to be mean, but I found some guys from my gym who'd be willing to stand in. They're all models or trainers, very photogenic. You want me to replace my brother and best friends with random gym bros? Or just uninvite them from the wedding party? They can still come as guests. Absolutely not. Then I'll uninvite them myself. My wedding, my rules. Our wedding, which I'm paying for 70% of, so actually, yeah, my wedding primarily. That's when something just clicked, or maybe snapped. I looked at this woman I was about to marry and realized I didn't know her at all. You know what? You're right. Problem solved. Really? You'll talk to them? Already handled. I stood up and walked out. She called after me, but I just kept walking. Update 1, 2 days later, spent Sunday in complete radio silence. Turned off my phone, called in sick Monday, and got to work. First I called my groomsmen and told them everything. Every single word Veronica said. Tommy, she called me ugly? I'm your brother. Because I'm fat? That's her issue? The scars from serving our country, but okay. Raj, I've been nothing but nice to her. Me, I know. I'm done. Wedding's off. Then I told them my plan. They were 100% in. Next I called the venue. Since I'd put down the deposit before Veronica decided she was paying for everything, I had some control. Canceled the wedding package, switched it to a celebration of life event. Lost half the deposit, but worth it. Created new invitations on Monday night. You are cordially invited to a celebration of life. As we lay to rest, the relationship of Ryan and Veronica died. October 22nd, 2024. Cause of death, terminal superficiality. Please join us as we honor what we thought was real and bury what turned out to be fake. Ushers, formerly groomsmen, Tommy, Derek, Luis, and Raj. Perfect exactly as they are. Dress code, come as yourself. No aesthetic requirements. Tuesday morning, I sent them to everyone on our wedding list. All 200 plus people. Then I turned my phone back on. The explosion was immediate. Veronica called 67 times in the first hour. Texts ranged from, "What is this? This isn't funny. Answer your phone. You're embarrassing me. We need to talk. I'll sue you for defamation." Finally answered on call 68. Veronica, "What the hell is this?" Me, new invitation. Since you didn't want my ugly friends in the wedding party, I made them ushers at the funeral instead. This is insane. Everyone's calling me. My boss got one. Yeah, weddings and funerals. People get invited. You're destroying my reputation. I'm literally just quoting you. You said my brother was ugly. You called my friends unphotogenic. I was trying to make our day perfect. Perfect for who? Your Instagram? Stop this right now, or we're over. We're already over. The funeral's just a formality. She hung up. Then the real fun began. Update 2. The flying monkeys attack Wednesday. Diane showed up at my apartment. Building security called up. Tell her I'm not home. She says she can see your car. Then tell her I'm dead. She can see me at the funeral. She stood outside for an hour screaming about how I was ruining her daughter's life and acting like a child. Several neighbors filmed it. One of them, bless her, yelled down, "Maybe don't call people ugly then." Thursday, Veronica's dad Howard called. Howard's always been reasonable, so I answered. "Howard, son, what's going on?" "Me, your daughter said my brother and friends were too ugly for her wedding photos." "She said that?" "Ask her. She wanted to replace them with gym models." Long pause. "Jesus Christ, Diane's daughter through and through." "What?" "Diane pulled similar crap at our wedding, made my sister stand in the back. Still bothers me 30 years later. And you stayed? Cheaper to keep her." "Don't make my mistake, kid." Friday morning, got served with papers. Veronica was suing me for emotional distress, defamation, breach of marriage contract, not a thing. Recovery of her wedding expenses. My lawyer, Derek's brother, actually laughed his ass off. "She wants to sue you for telling people what she actually said. Good luck with that." Update 3. The funeral Saturday. The day of the funeral. I honestly expected maybe 20 people to show up for the laughs. 127 people came. 127 people showed up to the funeral of my relationship. My groomsmen were there as promised, dressed as ushers. Tommy gave a eulogy. "We gather here today to mourn the passing of what we thought was love, but turned out to be a shallow Instagram filter. This relationship died doing what it loved most, caring about appearances." People actually applauded. My college friend Monica stood up unprompted. "I want to share something. Veronica once told me I couldn't be in her bachelorette party photos because I'd had a baby and hadn't bounced back yet. I'm glad this relationship is dead." More people started sharing. She asked if I could lose weight before the wedding. She suggested I get my teeth whitened for photos. She tried to uninvite my disabled son because wheelchairs wouldn't look good coming down the aisle. That last one hit hard. I had no idea. Then, plot twist, Veronica showed up in a wedding dress. A full white wedding dress, veil and all. "Veronica, stop this right now. We're getting married today." "Ma'am, this is a funeral." "I'm not letting you humiliate me like this." "Me, you humiliated yourself when you called my brother ugly." She grabbed the microphone from Tommy. "Veronica, you're all being ridiculous. I was trying to have a beautiful wedding. Every bride wants beautiful photos. It's not my fault his friends are." She paused, looked around at everyone recording. "Not model material." The room went dead silent. My 70-year-old Aunt Gladys stood up. "Honey, I've been married 50 years. Got married with a black eye from a car accident. You know what made my photos beautiful? The love in them. You're an empty, pretty vase." Veronica threw the microphone and stormed out. Her mom and sister followed, but not before Diane shouted, "You'll all regret this." We continued the funeral, had a full roast session. The venue served the food we'd already paid for. The DJ played Another One Bites the Dust, and Before He Cheats, gender-swapped version. Best non-wedding ever. Update 4. The aftermath escalates. The week after the funeral was pure chaos. Veronica went full scorched earth, posted on every social media platform about how I traumatized her and weaponized our entire social circle. She created a whole narrative about me being abusive and controlling. Some highlights from her posts. He isolated me from my support system. Her friends were literally invited. He financially manipulated me. She makes more than me. He turned everyone against me. Ma'am, you called them ugly. Classic narcissistic abuse tactics. She got that from TikTok therapy. But here's the thing about social media. Receipts matter. Derek's wife posted the group text where Veronica wrote, "Can you believe Ryan wants that fat slob Derek in our photos? I'll have to crop him out." Luis posted a voicemail where Veronica said, "That scar makes him look like a thug. Very unprofessional for our aesthetic." The internet did what it does. Her Instagram went from 15K followers, she fancied herself an influencer, to 8K in 3 days. Comment sections were brutal. Someone found her LinkedIn where she listed body positivity advocate in her bio. That didn't age well. Then came the legal escalation. Her lawyer sent a demand letter. $30,000 for wedding expenses, $50,000 for emotional damages, $25,000 for lost income from reputational damage, public apology and retraction. My lawyer responded with screenshots of her messages, audio recordings, single-party consent state baby, witness statements from the funeral, a counterclaim for defamation, her abuse accusations. Wednesday, got a call from an unknown number. It was Veronica's employer. HR, Mr. Morrison. We're calling about some concerning posts regarding Veronica Castellano. I haven't posted anything about her employer. No, but she's been posting from work hours, using company equipment, and several clients have raised concerns about her behavior online. That's between you and her. She listed you as her emergency contact. We can't reach her. She didn't show up for 3 days. Apparently, she'd gone into hiding after the backlash. I gave them her parents' number. Friday, her friend Amanda reached out. Ryan, I know you hate her right now, but Veronica's having a breakdown. She's at her parents', won't leave her room, talking about ending things. This has gone too far. She's the one who took it public. She's the one who tried to sue me. She's the one who called my brother ugly. I know, she was wrong, but she's really struggling. Then she needs professional help, not me. That evening, Howard called. Son, Veronica's in the hospital. Panic attack, dehydration. Diane's blaming you. Me, Howard, I'm sorry she's unwell, but she created this situation. I know, I'm not calling to blame you. I'm calling to apologize. We enabled this behavior for years. The wedding just brought it out. Final update resolution. It's been a month since the funeral. Here's where everyone landed. Veronica dropped the lawsuit after her lawyer saw our evidence. Actually, he dropped her. Apparently told her she had no viable case and potential exposure to countersuit. She lost her job, not for the drama itself, but for missing 2 weeks of work without proper documentation and using company time resources for her social media meltdown. She's moved back with her parents, deleted all social media. Through Howard, I heard she's in therapy now. Actual therapy, not TikTok therapy. Good for her, I guess. Diane tried one last manipulation, showed up at my work. Diane, you destroyed my daughter. Me, your daughter destroyed herself when she decided my brother wasn't pretty enough for her photos. She just wanted nice pictures. Me, and now she has none. Seems fair. Security escorted her out when she started screaming about suing the company for enabling harassment. My boss later said, I see where your ex got it from. The financial untangling was a nightmare. We'd combined some stuff, had deposits down, shared accounts for wedding expenses. Total loss for me, about $8,500. Worth every penny to not marry into that family. The universe did throw me a bone though. The funeral video went viral on TikTok. Someone's team posted it. Got picked up by a few reaction channels. The venue reached out and offered me a full refund in exchange for permission to use the footage in their marketing. Apparently, they want to start offering relationship funeral packages. Late-stage capitalism is weird, man. My groomsmen were closer than ever. We do a monthly Ugly Guys Club dinner. Luis met someone at the funeral. Monica, actually, the one who shared the Bachelorette story. They've been dating for 3 weeks now. Tommy said the whole experience was better than therapy for his self-esteem issues. Derek's wife made him a shirt that says, "Too fat for photos, perfect for friendship." Raj, he's been telling this story at every opportunity. Says it's the best wedding he never attended. As for me, I'm good. Dodged a massive bullet. Been going to therapy myself to figure out how I missed the red flags for 4 years. Turns out they were there. She always criticized restaurant staff, made comments about people's appearances, obsessed with social media perception. Her friends were all similarly shallow. I just ignored it because she was hot and funny and the sex was good. Lesson learned. Started dating again last week. Matched with a teacher named Grace on an app. Her profile said, I have a lazy eye and a loud laugh. If you need Instagram perfection, swipe left. We're getting coffee tomorrow. Oh, and the best part? Remember those gym bros Veronica wanted as replacement groomsmen? One of them reached out last week. Turns out, Veronica had been DMing him for months before the wedding, sending workout videos and asking for form checks in sports bras. He thought she was single. When he found out about the wedding drama, he sent me all the screenshots. Didn't share them. Didn't need to. She's already destroyed. I'm not cruel, just done. The relationship funeral ended up being the best thing that could have happened. It showed me who really mattered, exposed the shallow nature of what I'd almost married into, and gave me one hell of a story. To anyone facing similar superficial demands from a partner, run. If they think your loved ones aren't good enough for photos, they don't deserve to be in your life's picture. Tommy, Derek, Luis, and Raj, they're not just in my photos, they're in my corner. And that's worth more than all the aesthetic perfection in the world. Edit, since people asked, yes, this is real. No, I'm not sharing the viral videos for privacy. Yes, the venue really did start offering relationship funerals. They've booked 3 already. 2024 is wild. Edit 2, stop DMing me for Veronica's info. She's been through enough. Let her heal and hopefully grow.